Right now, incredible video of a crash and gunfire in broad daylight right in the middle of people in Atlanta. Exclusive cell phone video shows the moment it all came to a head. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Alan Devlin in for Rick Folbaum tonight. Atlanta News First Tori Cooper has been live at the scene on Boulevard Northeast for nearly 7 hours. She joins us live here tonight. So, Tori, within the last 20 minutes or so, we've learned new information from the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, right?
That's right, Alan. Just within the last few minutes, the GBI released a statement to us saying that this all started around 3 p.m. today when they noticed a maroon vehicle driving erratically on Interstate 20 eastbound. They say they attempted to make a traffic stop, but instead the driver fled, and that's when the pursuit was initiated. And now we're learning more about how this scene transpired here. They say eventually the driver attempted to make an exit right here off of Interstate 20, ran this red light, slamming into another vehicle before slamming into this utility pole here on the corner that you see. They say once troopers attempted to make contact with the driver, they say he shot at officers and they fired back. Here's how witnesses describe it.
As I was coming out of the salon, I saw, as soon as this red vehicle hit this pole, I saw a gentleman run out. And then I heard three shots, maybe 4 shots, boom, 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 boom.
Caitlin Crook says she was leaving the BP gas station on Glenwood Drive when she heard the crash and tried to avoid getting hit by any of the cars. But she says it was too late.
Heard the crash before I really saw anything. I saw the gold car come down and I was like, oh no, 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 because I knew he was coming for me, and moved from where I could out of the way. And then he hit me, and I just kind of slumped over because I was like, well, it's game over.
Atlanta News First obtained this exclusive video where it appears to show someone was shot shortly after the crash. Witnesses also say they saw one person leave in an ambulance.
I heard shots, but I didn't see who fired at me.
Investigators have not released any details in the officer-involved shooting, and they have not said what led up to the pursuit. Well, as you know, we are always learning new updates, and since we were originally putting this together for you, we did hear back from the GBI, and now we know that this pursuit was all initiated after they saw this driver allegedly driving erratically on Interstate 20 eastbound. Now, they have identified that driver as the man that was shot in this officer-involved shooting as Ramadan Salim. They say he's alive tonight in the hospital, but as far as any other updates on his condition, we have not learned any of those details. Reporting live in Grant Park, I'm Tori Cooper, Atlanta News First.